Cavaliers to start out. Now Irving. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's J.R. Smith. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Irving in at the point. Now here's Curry after LeBron James's miss. Curry passes to Pachulia. 2 points. That one goes.
Everyone's focused on Stephen Curry. He's focused on finding the next best shot. What a pretty pass.
Irving against Curry. From 13, Irving can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Outside for Curry. Here's Pachulia. That one's not going to go. Good D by Thompson. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. And J.R. Smith with the slam.
Well, Brown is such a student of the game. This guy knows exactly how to get the defense reacting and hits the open man.
Now here's Curry. Jacks up a three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On its way from Irving for 2. Kept alive. Thompson sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player could learn from.
Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
The shot's good from Smith.
Well, you really like to see Smith go to work inside there, always looking to expand on his game.
Curry against Irving. Curry deciding where to go with it. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. And here's KD for 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good for Irving.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
It's Curry outside. Connects from 3-point range. Curry's got 9 points.
Boy, I don't know that I've ever seen a better pull-up jump shooter than Stephen Curry. An amazing ability to stop on a dime.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Shot clock at 5. And there's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 11.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
James looking around. And there's the call on Durant. That is it. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Green slams it in.
We think of Thompson as a beautifully gifted shooter, but make no mistake, he understands when and where to place the basketball when a teammate is open.
Now here's James. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Come on.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. James in the post. Working on Green. James, good.
Over and over in his career, LeBron James has absorbed contact, and it hasn't mattered.
Curry gets the bucket.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
They get a hand on it. 1:36 left in the first quarter, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Warriors now. KD looking around. Pass to Green.
Andre.
Back to Durant. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. From past the arc, another 3 for Golden State.
How about Klay Thompson, a career average of north of 40%? You better get a hand up when he's in three-point territory.
Here's Dellavedova. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Curry. And another basket for Golden State.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Irving against Curry. Pass to Dellavedova. Fires the 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Curry. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's James. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
And the pass to Green, and stolen by Fry. Irving looking for an opening, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
For 3, Durant, and he drains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Durant. Livingston is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Pachulia. And it's Green in at the 4 spot. Now here's Irving, guarded closer. Smith outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Such a reflexive shooter. Smith rarely needs any time to get set up and fire.
And Thompson puts up a deep 3, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. KD against Smith. Durant with some nice D. Here's Thompson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Defensive
Boy,
foul.
Thompson keeps his composure through the contact. If you're going to foul him, it better be done right because you don't want to give him this and one.
The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the night. Now, here is Irving. He's covered by Livingston. Gets a hand on it, and Love with a second chance points. Love's got his first basket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Thompson way outside. No good there with the step-back J. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Jefferson. Great D that time from Green.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Cleveland. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Start it.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers. All right, fans, that was your youth dance squad. Make some noise.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Lobbed up there for Thompson.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Warriors leading by 6. McGee inside. He's covered by Thompson. The shot's good from McGee.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Irving passes to Thompson. Jefferson against KD. Passes to Irving. Releases. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Durant down low. Jefferson is right there. KD with the bucket. KD's got his second basket of the night. Outside Jefferson. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Outside Irving. Shoots over Livingston. No good with the elbow jumper. Warriors leading by 11. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Irving passes to Jefferson. To end the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And that athleticism of Jefferson can be difficult to guard against, which is why he gets fouled.
And the Warriors with some changes. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. James comes in for Kevin Love. Jones checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. The Cavaliers trail by 14. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Achilles injuries used to be career-ending. Kevin Durant says Dominique Wilkins was one of the first guys who came back the same. It was a motivation and gave me confidence that I could do the same. And now Wilkins says KD has really taken hold of this and become the spokesperson for this injury. So we're passing the torch. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, passing the torch, David. Thank you so much.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Dancers.
.116 left now here in the second. Fry dishes to Dellavedova. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James, so high above the rim.
Here's Curry. And the Warriors tack on two more.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Outside Jefferson. Pass to Jones. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Back to Jefferson. 6 on the shot clock. James Green with the block.
Simply cannot throw up that weak stuff around Draymond Green. You'll hear about it. He will relish the opportunity to send it back.
Pachulia, who's checked in for the Warriors. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Sinks the three-pointer.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Outside Curry. Over Dellavedova. The shot by Curry, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 11-point game. Jefferson's shot is off.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Green finds Thompson. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Well, his height coming in handy there at 6'6". Klay Thompson says, this is money for me.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point.
Warriors 55, the Cavaliers 40.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 23 points and 1 assist. Big fella, what's your take on Golden? And
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Irving, Kevin Love out there with Thompson. Then there's J.R. Smith. And it's LeBron in at the 3 seat.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game, doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
Irving against Curry. Smith outside. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
Boy, showing off his versatility. Klay Thompson attacking the interior of this defense.
LeBron kicks to Smith. And that one is good.
J.R. Smith.
Smith's got 9 points.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
And that one's good. Durant. And the Warriors lead by 15.
You take a look at why KD is so special. Not just a ball handler, not just a shooter, so willing to contribute in every aspect.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. And it's Smith penetrating, and then Smith with the dunk.
So skilled on the bounce. When Smith is in attack mode, this guy is difficult to slow down.
Irving against Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Floats it up for James. Curry with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, you love to see Klay Thompson take off toward the rack, the vertical on time.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Cleveland turns it over again. The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in.
Warriors, Sean Livingston.
Here's Curry. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Curry's got 27 points.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And the three ball is good.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine. But that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Lets it fly from 18. And Pachulia pulls it down.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Smith, the pass to Irving. Launches a three. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 14 points again thanks to the basket from Smith.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
The 17-footer. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter. And here are the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers call time here. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Put your hands together for your Warriors dancers.
Different look here for the Warriors. Damian Jones is checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Green. West is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Matt Barnes is subbed in for Curry. And then for Cleveland, Jefferson's checked in for LeBron. Jones comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has a three-pronged approach to globalization. One is hosting games on foreign soil. 2, teach youngsters to play through academies and camps. And 3, make broadcasts more accessible via television and the web. The returns? 15% growth year over year for the last decade. And an opportunity, in time, to maybe be the biggest sport on earth. Kevin?
Those are big plans. A lot of competition, but I love the way they think. D.A., thanks. Pass to Dellavedova. Clock at 6. And here's Love from the arc. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And so it's Dellavedova. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 18. Count it, good.
Dante Jones.
Jones has got 5 points so far.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Jones. And that one's good, Barnes.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Jones sends it back. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul,
Shooting for
shot
the Cavaliers,
misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Dellavedova.
And the foul called on the
Taking
Golden
2
State
shots.
Warriors. It's his first trip to the line. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Thompson looking for an opening. It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors.
78.
And his big game just keeps getting bigger.
59.
That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Stephen Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Durant. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. McGee the pass to Thompson. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
JaVale McGee.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Count that one.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
Curry against Irving. Iguodala right side. There's the dish to McGee. Over Love. McGee's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Outside Irving. And here's Love from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. McGee's shot is off.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Outside Curry. Oh, Curry, so accurate from three-point range.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
The pass to Jefferson. Thompson against Smith. Passes it to James. Misses the 3. Warriors leading by 15. Durant in the corner. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson. And here are the Cavaliers. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Smith against Thompson. Pass to James. There's the 3. Rebounded by McGee. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Curry against Irving. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Fires from deep. And it's Durant missing. The Cavaliers trail by 15. James converts inside.
Assisted by
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Start it.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. It's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Told them pedal to the metal. Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Irving against Curry. Oh, nothing phases Curry.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
James in the post. Guarded by KD. And the dunk by LeBron.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. J.R. Smith picks one up.
Well, he does a lot of his work on the interior, more than people realize. Klay Thompson gets those calls because of his willingness to put himself in tough spots.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
First one falls for him.
Well, the pure shooting stroke is the first thing you think of with Klay Thompson. But I think as impressive is what he gives you on the defensive end of the floor. Klay Thompson is as hard a worker as there is in the NBA.
Irving with the bounce pass. Here's LeBron. LeBron with another miss. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Smith for 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And it's Green missing. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Cleveland. It's a 13-point game. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
It's Curry outside. They get the rebound. Goes back up. Pachulia, good. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Well, you look up at the scoreboard, the time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into the building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
26 seconds left in the fourth. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish. And, you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed. Both ends of the floor completely under